And there we go. We are live. So, hello and welcome to today's live interview. I'm going to be interviewing Skymin Slash, aka Miley. Go ahead and say hello. You give us an introduction of yourself
Greetings.
as well.
I make TF2 stuff. Yeah, that's an introduction.
Nice, short and sweet and to the point. Love that shit. All right, then Miley. First epic question I had for you here was, when did you start YouTube?
That's a bit of a harder question to answer because I actually had two accounts. I had an account when middle school me decided, hey, I'm gonna make Let's Plays and videos on glitches. And that's
Mmm.
a dead account. Thank God it was the worst name imaginable. But I really started making the stuff that I sort of make now, I'd say around 4 to 5 years ago. I think I started really getting into it my senior year of high school, and now I'm in my senior year of college, so about that time frame.
Mmm. So you said you're 21 right now, so that was like 3, 4
Yes.
years ago, you'd say?
I'd say more like 4 or 5. Definitely
Okay.
4, for
Oh,
sure.
okay. So like in 2015-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, why'd you start YouTube? What got you into it?
I actually had a friend, like, in terms of current content, I had a friend who convinced me to do so because I really like TF2.
Right.
That's basically why he just convinced me to do it, and I started really enjoying it, and I hit a stride a few years back, gained a bit of traction, yada yada.
Okay. Now that channel that you had before this one, can you tell me a little bit about that, Miley?
Not
You
gonna
know?
give you the name. The name's been
No, that's
changed,
fine. That's
thank
fine.
God. But it was an attempted Let's Play channel because I was
Mm.
originally I was originally wanting to do Let's Plays because I looked up to people like Chugga Conroy and the whole Runaway Guy bunch who are very famous for doing high quality Let's Plays, and I really looked up to them. So that's what I did, and like any middle schooler, I didn't have recording equipment,
Oh
so
yeah.
you can probably imagine how things were recorded from a Wii.
Ooh, you gotta love that shit where you pull up mommy's camcorder and fucking film the screen.
Hey, to my own personal credit, I tried my damnedest to make it as best as I can.
Yeah, I mean, I respect it. You know, it's a hustle. You had to make make do with what you had.
Gotta point it correctly, gotta make it cover the screen.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's how every child starts off, just fucking pointing a camera at a screen and recording it.
Oh, it was a mess, but that's where it originated from, and then I much later on got convinced to do TF2 stuff,
Right.
which I am unfortunately stuck with.
It's not how I started off though, because I was on like another intellectual plane. Um, I had copped an Elgato, so
At
yeah.
least you had a jump start. I had a camcorder
Well, I mean,
and a Mac.
bear in mind, I don't know if you know this, but fun fact, Miley, the Elgato records very out of sync. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am very well aware.
horribly out of sync. I don't know how the fuck they haven't fixed it yet.
I don't know why it's so bad. Like,
But
the quality's great, but it's really, really bad to sync up.
no, yeah, it's like disgusting, right? And so I believe I was recording the audio on the software itself. From my headset or whatever the fuck I was using. Um and so the the audio would be completely out of sync to what I was actually doing in the game. So, like for an
Oof.
example, I was talking about kicking this boss fight's ass, aka Killer Croc in Lego Batman. And my character on the screen, Batman, he was just moving. He was just walking somewhere. It like the boss fight wasn't showing on the screen while I was talking about beating Killer Croc in Lego Batman. Like that's how horribly out of sync it was.
Gotta love the Elgato and
And
all its faults.
oh yeah, absolutely. And so I couldn't be fucked to like check beforehand
You just uploaded it with that horrible desync.
Yes, I just uploaded it, and then I saw the comments like, "Oh, this is out of sync," and then I watched it, and then I was like, "Holy shit, this is out of sync! Oh my god, this is unbearable." Like, why can't there be a good capture card like the Elgato that records in sync to your
I
voice?
don't know. Like, I know there has to be some sort of latency, but you would think by now they'd fix it.
Yeah, but it's like so horribly miserable. Like, I want to say that must have been not even seconds of delay, but literal minutes
Okay,
delayed.
now that's just something's just wrong with that because I normally have like 2-second delays.
Well, no, this felt like upwards of 30 seconds
Yeah,
delayed.
that's not normal.
Oh, okay, then I don't know. Or maybe I'm just exaggerating it to slander Elgato. Come at me, Elgato, you fucks.
They'll sponsor you, don't worry.
Oh, hell yeah, I would love
And
a
then you'll have
sponsorship.
to then you'll have to speak very positively.
Yeah, then I'll just have to suck Elgato's dick at that point. Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
even though I mean, I don't hate the product. It's good, but the desync.
Yeah, the desync's definitely the worst part about the Elgato.
Yeah, because it was either get an Elgato or there's another one. I forget the name of it. It starts with an H. It's called like
I know what you're talking about, but I can't place my finger on the exact name.
Is it Hopodge? Yeah,
Hum- uh,
Hopodge.
yeah, I was gonna say Hamaji, but
No, that's a VPN.
that's a YouTuber.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it is a VPN too.
yeah. Um, Hopodge. Yeah, it was this one or the Elgato. And I saw better reviews about the Elgato, so I was like, oh, well, might as well cop that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, well, it was, it was, it was okay for quality, but for desync, absolutely miserable.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't even think there's a way to, like, fucking fix it in the software itself.
No, no. Well, there might be some audio syncing options. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But if not, you just gotta manually do it through an editing software. That's always fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't edit back then, you know, I just, like I said, threw up
Threw
the,
it on there.
yeah, I mean, you know, humble beginnings, humble beginnings. I mean, I don't think you started off editing the things you recorded on mommy's camcorder, right?
I probably threw it through iMovie just to compress it, but
Ah,
honestly, I can't remember. It's been so long, and most of those are gone.
well, I've got to respect that. That's a little bit more than what I did. I even fucking toss it in Windows Movie Maker Pinnacle. I
Well,
think that's what I use, Pinnacle.
we had really slow internet, so I had to throw it through a video editor because of the size of the file.
Right. Well, I've always had gamer internet, so it was okay for
I
me.
wish. Nope.
Yeah, no, I've had good internet, so I didn't have to like worry about making it compressed or anything like that. I've just throw it
Just
up.
throw it up there. You're good. Yeah,
Yeah.
50 gigabytes? Nah, that'll take about a
Oh.
second.
Oh fuck! I don't think they were that big. Jesus.
I don't know. Raw Elgato recordings at 1080 60 frames can be quite beefy.
That is true. Yeah, but I think I recorded for maybe 10, 20 minutes each episode.
That's
So,
probably about 20. 10 to 20. I think it's generally a gigabyte for a minute.
or for a minute. Okay. Yeah. Then it was yeah, it was probably like 10, 20 gigabytes. If I was feeling ambitious, I would go for 30-minute recording.
I try to keep my videos under 15 minutes because I know people's like attention spans are pretty low.
Yeah.
30 minutes is a stretch.
Well, fuck me. You could only imagine my struggle with these interviews. You know, fucking an hour plus. Fucking people see that and they're like, nope, hell no.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
And it's like, yeah,
I'll go
fuck
watch
off.
my 1 minute, I don't know, comedy video.
I'll go watch my 1 minute Manim compilation. Yeah. Struggle, but it's okay. Anyways, Miley, next question I had for you here was, now the name Skymin Slash, or as gamers call it, Skyrim Slash. Where does it originate from?
It actually originates from a Pokemon, specifically the Pokemon Shaman. When I was trying to come up with another username to get rid of the horrible original one I am not going to talk about, I was really into Pokemon at the time, and I still technically am, and that was around the time Gen 4 came out.
Right.
And Shaman was my favorite Pokemon, so I was like, all right, well, I can't just use Shaman. Shaman has a Sky form, so I'll shove that together. And when I was making my YouTube name, I couldn't use just Skyman, unfortunately, because it was used already.
Yeah.
So I had to put something else, but I didn't want to put numbers. So I was thinking about Shaman, and I was thinking about how the Sky form can learn Air Slash. And that's where the slash part came from.
I see.
I regret the slash part, but I can't get rid of it now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, just Skyman alone would have been fine.
Yeah, but unfortunately there was already a Skyman, so I couldn't just use it. It's an unfortunate fact.
Can't you have repeat usernames on YouTube? Because there's like fucking impersonators left, right, and center.
Maybe after this I'll go and check and see if I can get rid of the slash part, but I think it just might be stuck.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you know, you've got like nearly 130K. I think it's too late.
Yeah, at this point I just need to suck it up and keep it.
Yeah. Fucking, I mean, I know fuck all about Pokemon, so I don't know what Shaman is.
It's just a legendary. That's all you need to know. It's a Pokemon from Gen 4. That's about it.
How do you spell Shaman?
Shaymin.
Ah, this thing, okay. Kind of looks like a little hedgehog.
It is a little hedgehog.
Very adorable.
I quite liked it, hence the name.
Love that shit.
I just didn't bother changing it after that, because it was fine.
Yeah, I mean, the only Pokemon experience I've had is Pokemon Go and Pixelmon.
Yeah, that's not... I wouldn't say that's a true Pokemon experience.
Yeah, well, how about Pixelmon?
I wouldn't say that either, but I've also not played Pixelmon.
Unbelievable, Miley. Unfucking real. I can't believe it. Jesus Christ. Pixelmon is like the pinnacle of Pokemon lore, or not lore. What? No, fuck, that's not the right word. The pinnacle of the Pokemon experience, let's put it that way.
Sure it is.
It doesn't get any better than that. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the only Pokemon thing I've enjoyed, because Pokemon Go was fucking shit, in my opinion.
Well, Pokemon Go is not a real Pokemon game. It was meant for casual mobile gamers. It's very, very bare bones.
Casual mobile gamers. That sounds like the pinnacle of virginity.
It just sounds like the pinnacle of kids.
That's fair enough, yeah, actually. Take it back. Oh god. Now, Miley, that profile picture you've got.
Yes.
What is it exactly? I mean, it looks like a medic to a certain degree.
It's myself in my medic loadout. It was drawn by Dapper Dog. Who famously, he's gonna hate me for saying this, who famously created Uncle Dane's theme.
Is this an inside joke that's just flown over my head?
Uncle Dane is one of the biggest TF2 YouTubers.
Right, him. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Dapper, who created my profile picture, just famously made that one, and it's just a joke that he constantly gets referred to it as that guy that made Uncle Dane's theme.
Oh, okay, I see. Not familiar with Dapper Dog, unfortunately.
He's kind of small. He's a good guy though.
I think I've seen him before, but I'm not really all that familiar with him. But to be honest, I don't watch many TF2 YouTubers. I watch you.
I mean, I don't either, and it's kind of my job too. So I slack on my job.
Yeah.
I used to, but like as time went on, I just kind of stopped.
Right.
There's a few people, but
yeah, I think it's you, Medi Excalibur 2012, and Funky.
Funky?
Did I mispronounce that?
It's pronounced funk.
Oh my god, I'm a spastic.
No, he gets it a lot.
Because there's an E at the end.
I know, that's why he gets it so much, because of the E.
Fucking hell. He should have removed the E.
He tried an I for a little bit, and then I think he gave up.
This doesn't work with the E at the end. Funk. Piss off. Unbelievable. Well, yeah, I watch him if he's still considered a TF2 YouTuber.
I don't consider him anymore, but I quite enjoy his content.
Yeah, it is epic. Very cool content. I feel like at this point he's just a analytical gamer.
Oh yeah, no, straight up. He has tried his damnedest to get out of that like TF2 label.
That cesspool.
Just the label of you're a TF2 YouTuber. He has successfully, for the most part, I think, made it.
You know, that's a fun question, actually. Would you say TF2 is just like a cesspool? The community or whatnot?
I made an entire video on how the community basically keeps this game afloat, so I wouldn't say so. But if I was to be brutally honest, there definitely are little cesspools around. Like, there's no community that's perfect. So TF2 is bound to have its issues as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't think there's anything more toxic than, like, at least from what I've played, than CSGO or Overwatch.
Oh, Overwatch is quite bad. I play Overwatch frequently. The competitive community, and by competitive, I mean the in-game competitive community, is garbage. I have no problem saying that.
You need to fuck off with playing that duty-ass game, honestly.
I would, but you know what? It's the best. It's the next best thing to TF2, because it's not like we're getting updates over here.
Right, yeah, but like, God, everyone in the competitive game mode is just
bad.
This is spastic.
It's quite bad.
Yeah. Like, I can play, you know, the arcade game modes on that game. It's fine. Oh, yeah.
The arcade and the events are pretty good for the most part when they try. But the competitive game modes, like, I like competitive in that game. The problem is the people. Yeah, I have no problem saying that. Most people will agree with me.
I feel like the competitive game mode is shit, personally, but
it is.
But, like, you know, I do enjoy the arcade modes.
Yeah.
Most of them, not all of them. But, like, and the events as well, but quick play and competitive, I don't really give a fuck about those game modes. Don't really like them. Yeah,
I really don't blame you. I've kind of sort of weaned off of competitive recently. I'll do my placements and then not really touch it that often.
Honestly,
so I can get the points.
Yeah, fun fact, I'm not even, like, really into TF2, but I still somehow enjoy your content.
That's kind of surprising, considering it's very specifically TF2.
I know, but,
and
like,
me talking about TF2.
Yeah,
it's
like,
odd.
I used to like the game when I was younger, but then I just kind of, like, fell out of playing it.
I mean, I honestly don't play it as much as much as most people probably think I do. I really only play it to get recordings for background footage and for streams.
Right.
I don't really play it on my off time anymore, because I mean, there's not a whole lot new to do. It's the same game, same problems.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the same for any game at some point, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I've got like 600 hours logged into CSGO, and I'm fucking sick of playing that game anytime I launch it.
Yeah, anytime you play a game for a significant amount of time, you are going to burn out no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm like 2.5k hours into TF2, and I just don't play it as much as I do.
Damn. Jesus.
I played it a lot years ago. Like, I would sit on a Dust Bowl server for like 8 hours at a time.
I don't know what those servers are, unfortunately. Can you explain?
Dust Bowl's a specific map.
Okay.
Kind of known for being pretty bad. I don't know what, like, 6 years ago me was thinking. But that's all I did.
Yeah, no, I mean, 6 years ago, all I played was fucking Minecraft.
See, I never got into the Minecraft craze.
Unbelievable. Okay, I'm hanging up now. Goodbye. It's over. Bye. Fuck off. No, I'm kidding. I can't. That'd be rude.
I have never actually owned the PC version. Like straight up, I never have.
Unbelievable.
I have only owned the Xbox 360 version with
This interview
accounts
isn't going up.
borrowed.
This isn't going up. Unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Honestly. Like
I enjoyed what I played of it, but I've never owned a PC account. Never.
This is ridiculous. Like you've missed out on so much. Minecraft is such a beautiful game. I'm playing it again nowadays. Like I'm back into it. After,
I know a lot of people that go back. I think Minecraft is kind of like TF2 in the vein that you always go back to it at some point in time.
Well, I don't know, maybe, but like recently the game's been coming back.
Yeah, I know they've had their updates.
Well, not even because of the updates, because there's this YouTuber. I don't know if you know a man named called Call Me Carson. Do you know that YouTuber?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, so he's he runs this survival multiplayer server, right, with a bunch of YouTubers, and I think that's really brought back the game because it's a.
Is that like hardcore? Because I knew some other YouTubers a few years ago that used to do hardcore mode seasons with other YouTubers.
No, it's just like a casual survival multiplayer server. Yeah, it's pretty nice, and like everyone streams their perspective. And it's like 50 plus YouTubers in there.
Oof.
I know a few in there. I'm trying to get in there myself. Honestly, I want to be part of it.
Squeeze your way in.
Yeah. I'm trying to get into fucking SMP Live as well. I mean, I kind of know Carson. I mean, I interviewed him a while back. But like, he hasn't answered me, unfortunately. So we'll see. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of like brought back the game because he does have quite the large following. He's got like upwards of 1 million followers or subscribers. Yeah, so I feel like that's contributed to the revival of Minecraft.
Yeah, YouTubers do tend to contribute to the popularity of a game.
Yeah, that is true. But then again, I see like Captain Sparkles and
yeah.
That's miserable.
I think I just saw his channel a few days ago. It was quite sad.
Yeah, no, it's gone down the shitter and it's dead as hell. Like the poor bastard, like bless him. Honestly.
Hi, Stickmaster. Sorry, I see him in chat.
Oh, hi, Stickmaster. Thanks for doing that interview for the video. I do appreciate that, man. I listened to it. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm like working on a
everywhere.
Yeah, I'm working on a video like about YouTube commenters.
Yep, gotta have Stickmaster.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, Stickmaster should be in the video. So like, I got one of my buddies named Versace to get me in touch with him, and yeah, he did the part for me today. So that was epic. Yeah, cool. And yeah, I guess I'll ask you the next question now. So, when did you actually get into TF2, and why? Like, did a friend get you into it, or did you just see people play it and you got into it? It might be a silly question, but I always
if
like
this was my live stream, I would tell people to go to the FAQ. I'll answer, no problem. I got into TF2 because I saw Meet the Medic. It happened to pop up in my subscription box shortly after it came out, because I think I was subscribed to like Machinima or something, and they re-uploaded it. And I really, really enjoyed what I saw, so I watched the rest of them. Proceeded to download Steam and TF2 because I didn't have a Steam account onto my family's Mac. And I played Battle Medic for 4 straight hours. And that's how I got into TF2.
Just sad.
Yeah, it was quite sad.
God damn.
The first, 1 or 2 years of me playing TF2 was on a Mac, and it was quite painful.
Oh, yeah, no, I bet. I mean, I used to,
yeah.
I used to play, fucking Minecraft on a HP laptop.
Oof.
And recorded it with Camtasia.
Like, couple in with the fact that I had never played a first-person shooter on a mouse and keyboard, and the fact that Macs inherently have mouse acceleration on and cannot be
Hmm.
disabled. I don't know how I ever learned that game.
Yeah, fucking Mac mouses are so stupid
Yeah,
because
they're quite bad.
like like when you're holding down the left click.
You can't right click
Yeah, like
because it's
what?
the same button.
That's so
So like
stupid.
I couldn't play heavy because I could not hold my rev. So I was just like, all right, I'll play medic and toggle on like what left click it just locks onto somebody.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Yeah, no, like my friend Adrian, when I used to play Minecraft with him, he has an iMac, and oh, it's such a pain in the ass because he could only left click and not right click at the same time. So
Yeah,
fucking
it
stupid.
sucks.
Yeah, Macs is shit, in my opinion. That is.
They're good for more creative means, but aside from that, I will take a PC any day.
Yeah, yeah, same. And Miley, do you ever like plan on, you know, making analysis videos on any other game in particular? Or...
Oh, I'd love to. I did an Apex one, and it went horribly.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I was proud of that video too, but it performed very poorly. Due in part to both my fault and the fact that most of my viewers want TF2 content.
Yeah.
I screwed up the original upload of that really badly because I decided editing at 4 in the morning and uploading it from there was a great idea. And there was a
Right.
giant blank section that I had forgot to put footage in.
Ah, you gotta love
So
that
I
shit.
took it down and then re-uploaded it a few hours later, and that also killed it. So yeah, I would
Yeah,
love to.
yeah, I did watch that Apex one, and I thought it was really good.
I tried my damnedest on that video.
But
I even forced myself to go suffer through 30 minutes of PUBG.
oh yeah, that's oh, I fucking hate PUBG so
PUBG
much.
is an absolute train wreck. I hate it.
Yeah, it's just so broken. Like
Yeah, and they have no intention of like fixing anything. They're just gonna throw more loot boxes in because Chinese developer that worked on mobile games.
the only thing I like about PUBG is being a complete spastic on it. That's it. Which means
It,
team killing people.
it like tries to be realistic, but because of the amount of bugs, it just can't be realistic.
Right, right. Yeah, I get you.
Plus, it's just Unity assets the game. I mean, it does not look good.
You mean Unreal?
Yeah, sorry, Unreal. I'm used to saying Unity.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, I saw that you messed that up on your video.
I did. Yeah, I'm so used to calling it Unity assets the game for I have no idea why. But it is actually on Unreal from the Unreal store, so
Yeah, it's like I I just feel like no work was put into that game. It was just a
oh
cash
no.
grab.
Well, it became a cash grab when it got incredibly popular. That's when I think they brought in Bluehole or something to develop.
Yeah,
And
butthole.
that's when they decided blue balls. That's when they decided to just that's when they decided to just make it a cash grab because they had the player base there. Let's throw the loot boxes in and get a ton of money.
Yeah. uh it like I only enjoy it when I'm playing it with my friends Jack and Croy and we're just fucking team killing people and
That's the only time to enjoy is when you are playing with friends.
and being
Even
like
then, I can't do that anymore.
spastics in the microphone. Great. But God. Fucking rest in peace, PUBG. I think that game's going down the shitter.
Oh, it's been going down the toilet, like straight up, for
Ye-
like a year, if
yeah,
not more.
yeah, like there's no reviving it. I feel either. Like
I think it's still on like the top 10. At least last time I looked, it was in terms of concurrent players.
yeah, like I mean with Fortnite, still being on the top of the hill. Like even Apex raped Fortnite for a little bit,
And then it kind of just went downhill.
Yeah,
Apex is still a very solid game, but it definitely has problems that the developers weren't ready to deal with.
yeah,
So they're
like
struggling to fix it.
yeah, like I feel like the biggest problem with Apex Legends is that they haven't added enough in terms of content to
Yeah,
keep
I would
people
agree with
interested.
that. But I know a big problem is the cheaters. They've been trying to wrangle in,
Yeah,
but because they weren't ready for the amount of players, they just don't know how to deal with it.
yeah, because the latest big content update that I can recall was like end of March,
It was
or
season 1
yeah,
with Octane.
the
Yeah,
battle pass with the new legend, the Octane. Yeah,
I mean Octane, like, uh, you know, Octane is really fun, but
I never got to play him.
considering the lackluster rewards for the battle pass, there's just not really a reason to level up the battle pass, meaning there's not a huge reason to play. I still love Apex, but I don't play it as often as I did.
Yeah, like I haven't touched the game in a fat minute, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the worst part is, like, none of my friends really liked the game, so it'd just be me
Oh,
solo
that's even
queuing.
worse. Yeah, and I still think the game does need a solo queue option. I don't mean you
Yeah,
queue into
definitely.
a trio. I mean you do solo queue games because as much as I love playing that game with friends, if I don't have anyone on and I want to play, I don't want to go to two randos. Like I want to play alone.
I feel like what they've got to do is, just say fuck off to the trios and put in solo duos and squads.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think they need to start with adding just solos because then they can gauge how many people want to play in alternate game mode. Because if they
Hmm.
add all of them in at once, there's just going to be probably some empty servers lying around.
Yeah. Yeah, like uh, because like I've seen the game on Twitch as of recently, and God, it just went down so fucking hard.
Yeah, it's really a shame.
Yeah, like it's a good game, unlike PUBG,
It also doesn't help that it's published by EA and you are forced to use
Oh yeah,
Origin.
yeah.
Like that does not help its case.
That is a big turn off for a lot of people, including myself. I'm certainly not a fan of EA.
Yeah, nobody is. I hate Origin. I did an entire usability test for a project on Origin and it went horribly. It was just people not being able to figure out how to use certain features.
Yeah, Origin shit client, EA
Yeah.
shit company. That's the
Still
final
not as
verdict.
bad as Epic in my opinion, at least client-wise.
Bruh. Oh, okay, that's fair. About to say, EA is way worse than Epic Games. Like, I wouldn't be
They're both
surprised.
pretty bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if an article came out tomorrow about EA Games being like, they've got, 5-year-old slaves working for them. Something like that.
The same article comes out for them that came out for Epic about overworking their employees.
Oh, yeah.
Would not be surprised.
Yeah. But, like, I feel like the only successes that EA have are the sport games, but that's
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
that's all anyone knows EA for. The dang sports games that just get pumped out every year.
I mean, my friend Adrian fucking loves the FIFA games.
What is
Loves
the
them.
difference between 2019 and 2018? What, like a
That's
team or two?
that's true. I don't know. I've never asked him what the differences are.
Because there can't be that many in a sports game that has the exact same formula every year.
I yeah, like I don't know what they do different each year, to be honest. Besides obviously the number.
Yeah.
um I have no idea, to be honest. I used to play like NFL games when I was younger.
See, I
When
was never into the sports games.
yeah, when I was like
I'll take that Nintendo goods. That's what I'll take.
yeah, when I was like kind of into American football. But then when I kind of fell out of, liking football, I was just like, eh, I don't like these games anymore. I stopped playing them. And gonna say, but fuck. I've forgotten my point. God damn it. It's my Generation Z fucking attention span. It's kicking in.
ADHD
Yeah, my fucking
or
ADHD is kicking in.
ADD, whatever.
I don't even know. I think you can call it both. FIFA has Ultimate Team. The latest one has Ultimate Team? What does
I don't
that
even know
mean?
what that
Like
means.
Ultimate Team. Yeah, what does that
Yeah.
mean? I don't know what
To
that
the
means.
layman, that means diddly squat.
Yeah, to like the filthy casual. Filthy sport casual that I am. I don't know. Oh right, and I remember my point now. Yeah, I was gonna say the only sport games that I've truly enjoyed are the WWE ones.
I mean, those are just dumb fun when you bring character creation into it.
I wouldn't like even create characters. I would just fucking like oh, I don't know why YouTube just said an error occurred for the playback. I mean the stream's still going. Let me just refresh. Fucking YouTube. Oh, there we go. It's good now. Okay. What I was saying is, yeah, like I wouldn't even create characters or anything. I literally just, play with the characters they gave you. And I would love playing like Hell. What was it called? Hell in a Cell, I think? And shit like
I
that.
actually haven't played much WWE. I just know that a lot of really good videos have come from them.
Yeah, Hell in a Cell. That's what it's called. I love that shit. And I got into it because my friends were very much into WWE at the time. Like, they were diehard fans of that shit. I never really got into it, though. I just got into the games and, like, the toys and shit. But the show itself, I tried to watch it. But I was like, oh, I don't like this.
I
Not
saw
for me.
one at a restaurant the other day, and it was quite bad.
Yeah, because, like, you know that shit is staged, so it kind of takes away from it.
The thing is, when neither of the wrestlers can stage it properly, so you're just looking at people fake punching and fake throwing each other, and it's just there's no entertainment in it.
Right. I did always like UFC though. That I always did like, because that's actually they're actually kicking the shit out of each other in that
Yeah,
one.
isn't that along the lines of like MMA?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty epic to watch, but my friends never got into that one, unfortunately. They like their fake gay ass fucking wrestling. Can't believe it, honestly. Anyways, so next question I had for you here, Miley, was so while Funk, not Funky, Funk, it doesn't make TF2 content anymore, really. When he did, I feel like you'd certainly like compare yourself to him somewhat.
Oh god, I guess we have similar styles. He has a much more like edited style. Funny thing, I didn't actually know who the hell he was until I myself started really getting into doing my own videos.
Lol.
But I guess it is similar considering we both talk about topics to do with the games instead of gameplay videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're not like Jacksepticeye. Man
Yeah,
with
no.
green hair.
I gave up on that stuff because I knew I wasn't the greatest. So I was like, I'm gonna focus on making scripts, which that way I can, plan out what I'm saying and not have to rely on improv, which is not my strong suit.
Right.
But I can definitely see the similarities. I know he puts a lot of time and effort into his videos. He puts a lot more than I do, and he knows a lot more about the editing softwares that he uses. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, and since you said, you guys have similar styles, how would you have differentiate yourself from him?
It's actually a difficult question. He probably puts more humor. I'd say he puts more humor into his.
Oh, okay.
I over the years I've tried to put more humor into my scripted videos, but he's definitely more accomplished at doing so.
Right.
And that probably just comes with the fact he's better at improv than I am.
Funk, by the way, if you do happen to listen to this, please come on the podcast. Thanks. All right. just have to make that quick little shill out. Just in case he does happen to listen to this, and he can feel free to come on. I'm not obligating him by any means. you can feel free. Please, Funk. I'm actually fucking begging. Please. Okay. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, that'll really bring him in.
Oh yeah, totally. You just feels horribly forced while watching it. Love that shit. Love making people awkward. JK. All right. God damn. I'm a spastic. All right. Anyways, Melee. I don't know if and I'm good at transitions. Very good at transitions.
I mean, I'm with you there too.
Yeah, but
I'm quite bad with transitions.
Okay, but like you know, you can edit it. Fuck, you can edit it.
I've got time to attempt to make a transition. Even then, I'm pretty bad at transitions.
Yeah, like I've got to do it live here while, after I've said something that can be potentially awkward, I've got to somehow segue away from it. It's difficult. I struggle with it. It's okay though. Now, Miley, I actually only had one last question for you here to conclude the interview, and that'll be it. Wow, this is my shortest interview in a while. Wow, I'm proud of myself. My friends finally won't berate me for doing such a long ass interview because fun fact, they always like berating me when I'm
when you're sitting there for an hour and a half.
Yeah, like they're because they felt like, well, one of them in particular, he knows who he is if he watches this. God, he's like, dude, you gotta make him like 25 minutes or under, and I'm like, you do understand that an interview is usually not that short, right? Like, they're meant to be long. Like, please, just understand that concept. I'm fucking begging, mate. It's okay, though. It's fine. Not bothered by it. Anyways, Miley, last question here is, so, do you have any particular goals in mind for your channel this year?
I generally just want to focus on the more video essay type things, which I've been doing the past few months because I feel like that's more my strong suit than anything else. I would like to maybe attempt to get some videos outside of TF2, partially for my own sanity and partially because it's getting really, really hard to actually come up with ideas for TF2 because in the almost 12 years it's been out, especially considering there's been no new content since Jungle Inferno, which was like a year and a half ago, almost 2 at this point.
Right.
It's becoming really hard to actually come up with topics that haven't been just squeezed dry or somebody else has done.
Right, yeah, totally, I bet.
Yeah, so maybe try to branch out a bit, but just sort of work more on my scripting, transitions for sure, since you mentioned that earlier. My transitions are horrible.
Yeah.
Conclusions especially pretty bad. I don't know how I got through school with my conclusions.
Yeah.
But yeah, just focusing on making the stuff that I make right now but better and
Right.
definitely more well edited as long as it calls for being more well edited.
Right. Alrighty then. Well, do you have like any subscriber milestones or not really?
I'd like to get to 150,000 before the end of the year, which I think I could get to as long as I focus on using my summertime to make videos.
Yeah, that's a fair milestone. You're like what, 20k subs away or so?
Yeah, actually, I think so. Almost about that.
Yeah, so I'd say that's more than possible, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
I'll just rip Funk off apparently.
Hey, I
I'll
wasn't
just steal his eye. I'll take
unbelievable.
a song and like talk about or sing about demonetized again and just put that in my outro.
Miley, I can't fucking believe that you would even insinuate that I'm insinuating that you ripped Funk off or Funky. Because it's Funky, it's not Funk. God damn it. It is not Funk. If I ever talk to that man, I need to tell him that it's Funky. There's an E at the end.
That'll probably just piss him off.
I don't care. I need to tell him. He needs to know. Seriously. I mean, he probably already knows. He just doesn't give a shit. Respect. Anyway. Anyways, that concludes the interview, Miley. I do appreciate you coming on. Thank you.
No problemo.
And, well, yeah, that concludes it, everyone. If you have enjoyed it, you can go ahead and drop a like, drop me a sub, follow Miley and I on Twitter. She is at Skymin Slash, or at Skyrim Slash, my bad, JK.
I hate you. I can't tell you how many times a day I get that.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it's a good meme, you know? It's a good meme. I'm kidding.
One of these days, I'll just make a video of me playing Skyrim. I should have done that for April Fool's.
You shoulda. Would have been great.
I remember, like, April Fool's coming up and remembering, like, I had a bunch of ideas for it, but I, for the life of me, couldn't remember what they were.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do anything for April Fool's because I could not remember what to do.
Damn, that's a fucking blow.
I'll make a mental note of that.
Yeah, maybe next
Skyrim
year.
next year.
Yeah. Yeah, just fucking become like Wilberg or whoever the fuck, any other Skyrim YouTuber. Alrighty then, so no, she is at Skymin Slash, and I'm Shampy YT. I've also got a Discord server that you can join in the description down below. But otherwise, that's it, everyone. See you next one. Take care, and goodbye.